Okay, Nick, so why is managing tails and expanding facilities like your TMF so important in the context of net zero?
Yeah, thanks, Neil. To deliver a net zero world, responsible nuclear stewardship must be strengthened as nuclear will play a pivotal role. Spent fuel and discussions on nuclear waste are issues that continue to be highlighted by nuclear skeptics and critics. If we are putting ourselves forward as a net zero solution and green energy source with the best ESG standards, with good nuclear stewardship of uranic material, it's vital we demonstrate our ability and commitment to responsibly managing and disposing of nuclear materials. Within our part of the nuclear fuel cycle, we need to plan for the extra depleted uranium, which we refer to as tails. At Urenco, we've made the commitment to further invest in our tails management facility to incorporate a further 2 kilns, which will require a huge amount of investment in infrastructure.
So the construction of the original TMF was completed in 2019 and commissioning took place in the interim and uranium oxide production officially started in 2021. What lessons have you learned from the original TMF that will support and expand TMF, whether in construction or overall function or both?
Okay, yeah, as a team, we gained significant experience during construction, commissioning, and continued that learning through operating the TMF facility. We have a much better understanding of how the plant operates now in reality, enabling us to improve safe and efficient operations in line with our business plan. Regarding our continuous improvement programme, every time we operate the plant, whether the process is routine or being completed for the first time, we analyse the process and feed the findings back into the programme. This allows the team, if applicable, to refine our operating and maintenance procedures, for example. With the project to expand TMF on the horizon, there is increasing collaboration between our operational team and on the existing Kiln 1 and 2, and the team working on the design of Kilns 3 and 4, providing feedback on any improvement opportunities to ensure the project has a successful outcome. Currently, this covers areas in commissioning, construction and operations. To complete the expansion of TMF with Kilns 3 and 4, while still maintaining production of Kilns 1 and 2, will require close collaboration between the project and the plant teams.
Okay, so when do you see the TMF expansion starting and ending construction, and how will it improve the volume of tails you can process?
The project's already started, and with Bechtel on board, providing us with the necessary resource and expertise to build 2 new kilns, we expect it to take approximately 7 years to be completed. Put simply, we expect to double the amount of tails that we can currently process.
So will the expansion of TMF mean you have to stop processing tails while work is underway?
The TMF facilities will continue to operate during the project. However, as is typical of any brownfield expansion project, there will be requirements for planned outages during construction to ensure that we do the work safely.
Okay, so can you outline Urenco's broader net zero goals relating to your own emissions, those of your suppliers, and any progress you've made so far or plans for the future?
Sure. A top priority of ours is to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2030 within our direct operations and by 2040 within our wider supply chain. We're turning ambition into action in 3 ways. In industry, by providing leadership alongside others so we can strive to reach net zero together. In plant, by having a clear pathway reducing our scope 1 and 2 emissions at all 4 enrichment sites. And in the community, by taking a wider view on how we connect with our neighbours to positively impact them. Let's take the plant as an example. Through studies, we've identified the low carbon solutions required in the more challenging areas of refrigerants, power backup systems and heating. Once evaluated, these will be written into our design standards as part of our transition. Regarding Scope 2 emissions, we're switching all sites to a supply of low carbon electricity by 2030. We've also built 2 solar panel installations in the Netherlands capable of reducing the site's peak electricity demands by up to 15%. We're planning solar installations at our 3 other sites with even greater capacities for energy saving. In the UK, around 60% of peak demand at the site is to be generated by on-site solar. In Germany, this will be 50%.